Hello, I'm Brian Willinghoff, and welcome to Lean Terms Demystified. Today we're going to talk about inventory turns. It's a concept that your financial or accounting experts might be familiar with, but today I want to demystify it and explain how it applies to the L3 journey. Inventory turns is a great metric that helps us measure how we're doing along the L3 journey, especially in having the right inventory on hand to meet the needs of our customers. So how do I want you to think about this? When you think of inventory turns, I want you to think of your refrigerator at home. Imagine yourself sitting in a chair watching that refrigerator. And think that every week you want to have a carton of eggs. So at the beginning of the week on Sunday, you buy that carton of eggs, you put it in there. Throughout the week, you use the eggs. By Saturday, they're gone, and you have the chance to buy another carton of eggs. If you sat there all year long, you would see eggs go in the fridge, empty carton come out, new eggs go in. How many times would that process turn over? That's what we mean by inventory turns. It's really important for our business because it helps us measure whether or not we have the right inventory on hand. Whether it's a lot or a little inventory, do we have the right inventory on hand to meet the needs of our customers? If you're still not convinced, think of walking through our factory and imagine every part or raw material that you see is like cash sitting on a shelf. What we want to do is we want to not have our cash collect dust. We want to be putting it into our product, shipping it out to the customer, and having that cash come back to us in the business so that we have a sustainable business. And also, if we're doing that, everything's going to be flowing and we're going to be reducing frustration as well. So let's look at how we can calculate inventory turns. Inventory turns is a calculation that allows us to look at total sales divided by the average inventory. So let's look at an example. Let's look back at our refrigerator. If we want to keep a carton of eggs each week in our fridge, starting at Sunday with a fresh carton and finished up by Saturday, then our total sales, in this case our total eggs, is 52 cartons for the total year. Now, what's our average inventory? This is the place that catches people up a little bit. You might think because it's 52 per year that our average inventory would be 1. But actually, if you think about it, if you're there on Sunday, it's full. If you're there on Saturday, it's empty. So the average inventory is actually what you would experience on Wednesday, when maybe 6 of the 12 eggs are gone, and the average inventory would be 1/2. If we have that come out, our inventory turns are 104. The inventory turns are 104 per year. That's pretty quick. That's pretty amazing. At Barry-Waymiller, our average inventory turns in a division are usually between 3 and 6. Now, some divisions are able to achieve a rate higher than that, especially for a certain amount of time. But over time, our average has been about 3 to 6. Let's see how we might get to that number. Let's say that in a Barry-Waymiller factory, our sales for the year are $36 million. Then let's also say that the average inventory we have on hand, raw materials, purchased parts, work in process, totals $12 million. That works out to 3 turns for inventory turns, 36 divided by 12. Now, inventory turns helps us see how improvements in the business can impact us. So first of all, what if we can have that same $36 million in sales on only $9 million of inventory? We're able to improve and reduce our inventory. It allows our inventory turns to go up to 4. But that's not the only way we can see success. What if our sales go up to $45 million and we're able to do that on that same $9 million of inventory? Then our inventory turns are 5. So inventory turns are a great measure to help us see the impact of the continuous improvements that we're making. That is inventory turns, the opportunity to establish our total sales divided by our average inventory to make sure that we have the right inventory, the right parts and material on hand to meet the needs of our customers. That's inventory turns, another lean term, demystified.